First off, just look and see how many hours you're spending a week and how many hours your team members are spending in internal meetings each week. Take that times 52, that'll give you for a year. Figure out what the average salary is, divided by 2,080, that's how many hours there are in a year. And you can pretty quickly do the math. I worked with an organization that we did that quick math on them, and they were spending about $23 million a year inside of meetings. And when we sat down and listed out all the criteria of what makes a great meeting effective and creates tight, effective communication, there was a long list, and I had them just pick 3 things. And they picked if we would just start on time, if we would end on time, and if they would just generally be a good use of time, meaning the right people are in the meeting. We don't have people sitting in the meeting that used to be there that don't need to be there. Something that could have been handled through an email or Slack communication, but it's highly effective. They graded themselves, I think it was like a 5.7 out of 10. That's an F. That's an F on a $23 million investment annually. Well, they started grading their meetings. They said it as something that was culturally important. They'd heard too much about how communications weren't working. They were seeing where their strategies weren't getting implemented. They were seeing where new concepts and ideas were getting dripped in without people knowing it. And so they started grading meetings throughout the organization, and their goal was to get them up to 9.5. They got them to 9s. They had the biggest financial turnaround they'd had in the history of this company, and it was just simply by having the discipline of grading meetings. So something that seems overly obvious and embarrassingly simple actually can work.